everyone. It's day 40 of a new you. I'm still in the car. We're still in the middle of the transformation. We're still in the middle of the transition. We're still in the middle of it all. In the thick of it, honestly. As you guys know, first off, let me introduce myself. My name is Euphoria, breathwork goddess, STD awareness coach, licensed cosmetologist, entrepreneur, mother, podcast host, because I feel like this is a podcast at this point. And I do have my own podcast that I actually did do back in 2022 up until now. You can go ahead and click the link down below and get all the goodies down below. If you want to support the channel, please don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. That helps me get this message out to all people in the collective, as well as remembering to support by purchasing things on the TikTok shop like Sage, Sea Moss. What else do we have down there on sweatshirts, t-shirts? This t-shirt actually is my rejection is redirection t-shirt. You see it's a space guy going through a portal on the grid, because when people reject you, it just shows you where you need to go. And I think this episode is going to be a little bit more I'm going to lean more into what that means to me personally, especially being someone who's herpes positive, um and being public about it. um and that'll actually bring me into the next subject. So also, I have a parasite detox capsule that I'm releasing to my community. I've had it out for some time, and I've been using it myself, but I just restocked up on capsules and did a whole bunch and made a whole bunch. So yeah, and I'm getting the packaging done so you guys can see the packaging coming soon. I'm getting my friend to actually just do everything. I sent her the logo this morning. Like, this, when I say day 40 of a new you, I really mean day 40 of a new you. Like, literally, like, get your head out of your ass, for lack of better words, and let's go. It's 2025. If you're going to do something, do it now. Don't keep waiting for friends' approval, family approval. Don't keep waiting for mommy to give you the A-OK. If they're not satisfied, look, I got kicked out the house and some more. I even took my son to Sky Zone last night, and it was given an energy of like, you can't walk in the house, and like the only way you can take him with you is if you let us in your energy field. And it's like, I don't want y'all in my energy. Y'all kick me out the house, but you know it is what it is. So here are my capsules. They're size 00 capsules. I'm actually going to take some now because I haven't taken some in a long time. And I was out here meditating, and I'm seeing, now that I'm getting back into my headspace and remembering my realignment with everything, it's like I'm seeing how I can get back into my regular energy. And there go the geese. I have ancestors from Canada, so when I see geese, I know that it's like it's something I need to pay attention to. I would edit these videos a little bit more to give you guys a little bit more like clean cut performance, but forget all that. So back to what I was saying about rejection is redirection. These are the t-shirts again that you can purchase on the the link down below. And I also have hoodies as well. I'm gonna actually start wearing my hoodie. It's in the trunk. I'm gonna start wearing that more often as well. It's getting a little chilly outside, but it's getting warm, so I'm gonna stop wearing the coat as much. But anywho, today's date is I believe it's the 8th, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, it's the 9th. Okay. It says sacrifice yourself to serve. Give, and it will be given to you. A good measure, pressed down, shaken together, and running over, will be poured into your lap. For with the measure you use, it will be measured to you. Do you know what Romans 12:1 means? When it says we are to offer ourselves as a living sacrifice, it means we are to be alive with power, zeal, and enthusiasm that any born again person ought to have. It means we are to be excited about Jesus. We are to offer our mouths, our thoughts, and our words, and our attitudes, our bodies, our hands, and our feet to Him to use to continue His ministry. This may mean that we do not get everything we want in life, but anything we give up for the sake of the gospel, Jesus has said we will receive back 100 times in this lifetime. See Mark 10:29-30. Enjoy God's blessings now. Offer yourself for service and watch the blessings return. It is so funny because I just watched this morning. I scrolled on YouTube and literally a lady on there was saying that she's like, whatever you give, 100-fold. So it's not that you have an issue with the people around you; it's that you're not giving enough for them to give you. It's like you're showing them how to treat you. You're showing them how to treat you. You're showing them how to treat you. So for me, even though my family, I'm like, because of how they showed me how to treat them when they welcomed me into their house, it's like, was I the one also showing them how to treat me by like walking in the house and feeling, I guess, entitled to my own comfortability level? It's a perspective shift to really think about, because I could feel their energy and it's like I'm like, oh, I don't feel like that and I don't like how y'all feel, like, oh my god. But then I also have to realize, well, if I'm literally like half of this person's soul and I've been cutting them off and they've been consistently comfortable with me being their pacifier, essentially their spiritual pacifier, of course they're going to feel like they're lacking if I'm pulling away. Now, of course, there's times and points where you have to pull away anyway, because it's like, I don't want to be underneath your thumb. I don't want to be underneath you, because you got to realize, like, if if you don't communicate, and I know a lot of times, especially male Sagittarius, and I'm a Sagittarius, so I know how I am. But like a male Sagittarius, like they don't like to communicate that they need help in any area. It's like, you should just know because we're intuitive. Like, you know what I need. Like, stop playing. Like, like, don't make me say it. It's like, no, say it out loud. See how it feels to actually feel like you need somebody, to realize the kind of position that you're putting other people in. You know. So that's been my uphill battle with, because I have a lot of Sagittariuses in my household, which is kind of necessary, because if you think about the spiritual body, how the Sagittariuses are the thighs and the hips. So you need at least 3 Sagittariuses, or maybe even 4 in every family to really have a full spiritual body, like a big old uh, Power Ranger, this emoticon, or whatever they call them, the thing that they put together with all the bots, because we're all a part of a spirit body. The family is a body, and the big steppers in the family, the ones who are on the front line for the entire family, especially the branch of your family. Usually, it is the branch of the family. Somehow, it magically everybody's zodiacs are represented in that magically, right? It just happens to be like that. Like, there's always a Libra, a Leo. Like, there's 12 of each person in each branch. Always. Look at them geese flying together. Oh, look at them. You see what I'm saying? The universe be saying a lot. Because yesterday when I got up, the first thing I saw was 2 geese, and they were they were walking on the floor. They looked really sad, and the sky was really white, and it looked really gray outside, and looked really sad outside. And I was like, oh God, lackluster, no communication. My body was aching. It's terrible. But I communicated how I felt yesterday to my son and his friends. And me knowing that my family was in my energy at the time when I was saying it, it kind of, I guess, communicated it over to them as well. And then even yesterday, I had a friend extend the ability to shower and clean up at their house. Because, I mean, I have family, and, they don't necessarily give me the space to feel welcome in the home, but they still allow me to come and, get myself together. And again, like, I have the money to, get a place right now. But it's like, do I want to get a place and spend $1,000 to $2,000 a month in that place, or do I want to take my $4,000 that I have in cash right now and go buy some land in another country and go get a tiny home and put a down payment on it and just pay it off little by little and just live in another country on my own land, grow my own food, and just start what I already said I wanted to do? Like, I literally have that option, that ultimatum, that fork in the road right now. It's like, I have the money to go to another country and buy and own the land that I want to live on with no property tax, and then get a tiny home as well in a whole nother country, or stay here to be with family who kind of don't really make me feel welcome anyway, and struggle. I won't say struggle, but like, go through the American way of living in order to continue to pay $2,000 a month in rent. I'm at that crossroads in my life where it's like, stay here just to be around family, or fulfill my destiny, essentially. Because I really want to do it here on American soil, but I don't think that. I'm supposed to. I have my passport. Other people in my family don't. They don't. Maybe if I get mine and I show them what I can do with my passport, it'll inspire them to actually go get theirs so that they can actually want to make that transition over too. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I'm at that position because it's like, how are you? No, go ahead, move to your destiny. I know. I mean, honestly, I know that's what I want to do. It's just the fact that my mom took custody of my son, right? And it's like, I don't want to leave my son behind by any means. Like, I don't want him to be here with these people teaching him to act in a certain kind of way. But I have a spiritual nose, right? And yesterday I took my son with me to go, and it's like either he didn't get in the shower or I was smelling the spirit of things. And, you know, so with that all being said, I just, on day 40 of a new you, instead of me worrying so much about the negatives, I'm like trying to focus on just the positives. And today it says, do you know what it means to be a living sacrifice? It just means that, like, it's going to be people who need you. Like, a guy pulled up today, and the old me was like, the old me would be, oh God, get his energy out of here. Fight, fight, fight. Yeah, I don't want you in my energy. But then I opened up, I'm like, hold on. He might have a better energy than me. I'm saying, you know what I want for myself is what I want for you. So to me, if I want people to sacrifice themselves for me and bless me and uplift my spirit, I got to be willing to be able to be a footstool for people too. So I said in my mind, instead of that, because I'm like, I know everybody's pretty much telepathic these days. I said, I hope that you get to come here and find some peace of mind. And I hope that anything that you need out of me, if necessary, you get that. And, so on and so forth. I'll just stay out your way. And I just kept my vibration high, you know? Just focused on my pineal gland. Imagine I was inside of my pineal gland looking outside of my brain. Like, I'm inside of my brain right now. Well, somebody else's brain is next to my brain. That shouldn't hurt my brain. His brain is just right next to my brain. We're seeing the same picture at the same time. Okay, cool. Like, I had to break it down to myself like that so that I could, like, relax into the fact that I have to share space with other people. Because if I move to another country and I'm all like, how will I make connections? How will I be able to get to know where anything is? I need to go to the market to get some fruit. I need to get seeds to plant on my land. What kind of fruits do y'all grow here? What can I grow here? What's seasonal here? How do I grow? Where do I get my water from? So I'm like learning these things. That's why I feel like I'm in this space where I'm outside of the house and I'm just interacting with complete strangers versus who I'm comfortable with associating with my whole entire life. It's just teaching me to be open because I'm like, when I finally do put everything to the side, I'd be like, you know what? Forget everything. I got to talk to people. I tend to have a better day, right? Like, even the fact that, like, right now I'm in my car, I'm sitting here with this, like, my microphone. I'm like, I should go ahead and hook this up in the sunroof or something and be like, and just rap over the like, I'm in the car, like, because I went to the studio with somebody and it's like they were trying to like crack my damn skull in the spirit realm. That shit hurt so bad. I said, child. And I started listening to the music. And like when I was listening to the music, I could feel the pain that I was in when I was recording it. I'm like, oh no, because I snapped myself out of it. I'm like, did you just try to like spiritually attack me and put me in here? Like my brain was hurting. So, like you ever like you go through trauma and like so like looking at an old picture where if you go look at a picture where you had a really good time in life and you feel that refreshing energy over yourself again, it's like, oh wow, that was a good headspace, that was a good energy captured in a picture. Listening back to that song, even though it was a song I really wanted to put out and like it was studio done and he's a really good producer, he's really good at what he does. I looked at that song and I listened to it, I heard, like, I felt how my brain felt while I was recording it. I said, oh hell no, I can't put that shit out. I deleted it out my phone. I deleted the whole file. I couldn't, because it's like people like to tell you, oh, just suck it up and don't pay attention to the energy at all. It's like, no, 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 no. I'm not telling you that. When I'm saying you got to put certain stuff behind you and be a living sacrifice, I'm not telling you to put the energy behind you and ignore energy altogether. What I'm saying is there will be points in times where you're going to have to know that if you want a certain energy, that's what you have to put out. And I was putting out the best energy possible at that moment that I could, the best vibration, but he was taking it as an attack on his energy, so he was attacking me. A lot of the times when you get into your highest frequency of energy, other people think that you're attacking them because they haven't fully assessed their pineal gland. They think it's like, oh, you trying to show me that you bigger than me. It's like, no, I'm just activating my pineal gland, and even then, I'm taking baby steps. Can you help me? Can you help me? You know, a lot of times we just be wanting help to know how to do better with our pineal gland. You know, how to access better parts of our brain, how to stand how to stand more tall. And I'm learning more and more every day to like just ask. Like yesterday, I was sitting outside of my mother's house in her neighborhood, and I felt like something was like stabbing me in my heart. It felt so painful. I'm like, what the hell is this? I said, you know what? I said, if I got angels and ancestors that really love me and protect me, can y'all please come forward and show me that y'all really give a damn about me? Because right now, my chest is killing me. I don't know who's attacking me. I can't see it. My third eye is covered up. I'm in pain. Can someone please help? And sometimes that's all you got to do in spirit, because it's people out here who really do want to help you. It's people out here who can really hear your spirit when you speak. You have ancestors and angels that can hear you in the ethers talking. So until that moment when you say out loud, I need some help, they not going to get activated to help you. And a lot of the times we get too confident and bold to ask for help. I'm sorry that I'm not looking in the camera right now. I'm just looking for my tarot cards. Or maybe I'm not supposed to do a reading today. Maybe today is not about the cards. It's not about knowing anything else. It's just about what I had to say. Because I'm looking for the cards and I can't find them anywhere. Which is weird because I literally just put them, I swear I put them in a specific space yesterday and I can't find them anywhere right now. This is so weird. So I'm just going to go with, I'm not meant to give you guys that message. Or I'm not meant to, ooh, I got dirt on my laptop. Oh, no, no. Oh my goodness. But like we have to ask for help. Like right now I'm like, so universe, where the heck are my tarot cards at? Like, bro, where did I put my tarot cards? I know I put them in here. Y'all know I put them in here. Where are they at? If it's meant for me to have them right now to do the reading, they will just mystically, magically pop up. Boink, here we are. But I've asked 3 times and I don't see them, so I want to be convinced that they don't want me to do a reading. Today is just about the word. It's not about the cards today. And I'm going to be okay with that. I'm going to just, okay, stop looking and put everything back where it was so I could feel, you know, at peace and in order. Okay. I got to wash those towels to do hair. Also, day 40 of a new you. Get you a box of, how many is this? Get you a box of 100 envelopes and count by twos. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, so on and so forth. And every single day, for every dollar or every single number that you see on the front of the envelope, put that amount of dollars in the envelope. By day 100, which is after 3 months and 10 days, you will have $10,000 saved up in cash. Do that for yourself this year on day 40 of a new you. Start it today. Go to the Office Depot. Just go get a envelope, a box of envelopes. And day number 1, put $2 in there. Day number 2, $4. 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. By the time you get to day 100 and you put that $200 in there, you take the money out, you'll have $10,000. 3 months. It's easier than we think, but a lot of times we spending our money on stuff like weed, alcohol. We getting distracted, and it's like, bro, you could have so much money stacked up. Right now in Benin, in Africa, you can go there and spend $1,000 and get a couple of acres of land and get a tiny home for like $500 right now. And they'll give you passport, and their Benin passport combined with American passport gives you visas to a lot of African countries, so you can travel all throughout the continent of Africa and get in touch with our roots. If you're black, if you're not black, just get in touch with culture. You know, some ancient cultures that have not been disturbed since the beginning of whenever they started. You know, also there's an area in Ghana. Shaka Bars, the guy, he's the first person I ever got my Conjures Crisp with sea moss from. He also sells fruit boxes and stuff. They like have elephants on their land that they feed fruits and stuff like that. And the elephants and the animals are so happy on their land. They've given so many people who are indigenous to, I think they're in Florida. They've given so many people who are indigenous to that area jobs and stuff like that. They've done beautiful work. They went to Ghana and they asked for 300 acres or $300,000 worth of acres, one or the other. And Ghana said, okay, we're going to start you off with 200. They gave them permission to build a whole entire city, a whole entire town for specifically for black people to come over there to come and be a part of Ghana. Like specifically for us to come over to Africa to get out of this paradigm of America, making us feel like we're unworthy, making us feel like we're enslaved and indentured servants, whatever they try to do to us, project onto us. Excuse me. They literally gave, excuse me, they literally gave them the money. They literally gave them the money to do it. And there's literally a whole entire place where we can go right now as black people in Africa that is already a town. They built a town specifically for us, right? But then again, in Benin, like I said, you can go buy with $1,000 a few acres of land, and then for $500 a tiny home. So there's options for us if we truly want to get free from the system, because you clearly see American dollar is losing value every single day. We don't even have no dollar in the American value of the American dollar, where our money's not backed by gold anymore. The bricks, the reason that they can charge $50 to our, excuse me, their $1 is $50 to our, their $1 to us is $50 because their money's backed by gold. And that's Britain, Russia, I forget what the China, and Kenya's involved in it, or South Africa, some areas. But a lot of countries are joining the BRICS Association, and their $1 is $50 to American dollars. So slowly but surely, our money is becoming less and less valuable in this economy, whether we want to believe it or not. That's why inflation is happening. That's why they want us to be panicking and trying to figure out how to get crypto when it's like literally people money is backed by gold in other countries. Their money is more valuable than ours. The most valuable dollar right now is the Kuwaiti dinar. Actually, no, now it's the BRICS dollar. But the Kuwaiti dinar before BRICS was 3 times the American dollar. So my uncle, he'd been living in Kuwait, and everybody in the Middle East, their money for $1 to us was like $3.30 to them. So their money was always 3 times as us, our money. So that means when they have $100,000, they come over here, they got $330,000. You get what I'm saying? America isn't the most richest, isn't the greatest country. We just don't expand our perspective past the borders, and we get stuck in this idea that, oh, America's so clean, America's so upright. But even in Ghana, they have high tall tower buildings and streamlined stuff, and they have electricity running. I mean, even Akon, he started cryptocurrency out in there called the Akron long ago in Accra, Ghana, which is the nation's capital. And through that, he was able to get electricity wired through the whole entire country in the area, upstream and upscale the whole entire area. And he was a rapper in America. He took American money, rapped over here, made these monies, and then took it back to his country and then flipped that shit. And now their money sooner than we think will be more valuable than our money. If they're giving us a gateway to come over back home right now, I think if we were smart people, we should really wake up and see where we need to go. I mean, literally a lot of the technology that we use in America is based in the motherland. They've already built jets and engines and airplanes and cars that run on water. Yes, we did too, but they actually are like not killing the people who created the creations. Over here in America, the guy who created the engine that ran on water got killed. Two of them. You get what I'm saying? So it's like we need to open up our connections to other countries, because this is no offense to anyone who is not melanated, but 93% of the world's population is melanated. Only 7% of the population is completely Caucasian, but not all Caucasian people act like idiots. It's something about the American Caucasians that I've noticed. Not all of them, but a majority of them try to treat everyone else like we're inferior or insufficient or indignant or just dumb. And it's like, that's so far-fetched, because that's not true. It's so many of us who are very smart, very intelligent. And if we're connected to the right people, we become amazing, amazing people. So I'm just saying this to say to you guys, like, wake up and smell the coffee. Like, it's so many opportunities for us. So get your passport. If you don't already have it, get it. I have mine. I'm trying to hurry and get my son his, but I have a situation going on personally. Or maybe that's the universe saying that he can't come with me on this journey right now. He got to stay here, and he'll be able to come later on down the line. And that happens with a lot of relationships that we have to realize. We're not always going to be able to bring every single person that we want to bring. Okay? See, even now, like this person, they just came into the energy. And it's like they got a lot of stuff going on in their root chakra and their anus. Like, bro, we don't operate like that. Like, we over here trying to be clean, clear, and have our energy standing upright. They over here trying to murder, martyr, and take and kill, steal, destroy, and fucking conquer. And it's like, bro, we don't want your anal penetration. Like, why are you doing that? Or maybe they don't realize that they got that going on in their aura, and they're coming here to realize, like, oh shoot, I got stuff in my butt. I need to adjust the way that I'm living. Like, yeah, everybody don't live like that. I see what y'all got going on. I'm seeing emotion. But I'm saying this to say again, there are literally countries and other continents providing us the resources to be able to come over to Africa right now as African Americans. And I'm sitting here like, do I want to take my $3,000 and go ahead and get another apartment like the system? Hey, we can just pay your first month's rent and your security deposit. Just stay here. But I'm like, do I really want to stay here, or do I want to just take my money and go? Like, if I take $2,000 to Ghana right now, that'd be paying my rent in my apartment for the whole year. And then the rest of the year is just focused on getting money. And I know how to use my phone and my laptop and Wi-Fi to connect to American money and be in another country and make money that's still more valuable than a dollar for now. Because like I said, with BRICS, they soon but surely will be more. Okay, I need to get out of here, because whoever this energy is, like, they're really like vamping, and it's like, it's gross. I can't. Like, no. You're disturbing the peace. Like, you're not even attempting to raise your vibration. Like, come on, we gotta go up, sis. Like, get your pineal gland activated. Let's go. If you want to be in the aura, you gotta want to work. Increase your vibration. I want to see you happy out here, getting some energy flow. Like, what are you doing? Come on, head up, shoulders back. 90 degree angles for shoulders. Okay, 90-degree angles. Because we're not gonna keep doing all that weird stuff. Like, no. Just clean it up. We came out here to get clean. I didn't come in here to let you tear me back down. You got to come up. You got to build yourself up. It's not about you getting on top of me. It's about you cleaning off the stuff that's bringing you down. And that's the beauty in spirituality, when you realize it's not about you standing on top of my tower. It's about you cleaning off your tower so that your tower can just naturally stretch. When you realize, oh shit, I've been holding on to 20 pounds of my mom, 30 pounds of my sister, 50 pounds of my boss, 60 pounds of the kids, another 20 pounds of the dogs. You're holding on to weight, and you're asking someone else around you to carry that weight for you. Versus like, dang, that energy feel different over there. Let me get back in my energy bubble and figure out what in my energy is making me feel like that to other people. You know what I'm saying? It's like tap into your pineal gland and be like, oh, something's wrong with my algorithm. It's not that it's a competition. It's just I'm not. It's the weekend, baby. I'm not supposed to be underneath no damn jurisdiction of no employer. I don't have no job like that where I need to be bowing down to my boss. I don't pay no rent to nobody. I ain't got no contracts with nobody, so I shouldn't be feeling like I got somebody over top of my head except for God. You understand? And that's the thing that Americans don't understand. There's nobody upstairs except for God. Why are you letting another human being trample all over your head? And then you bring that worry and that depression and that suppression of your rights to another human to deal with. People don't want to understand that, but it's like, I'm not judging you, sis. I'm letting you know, hey, this thing is on top of your head. You might want to clean it off. It's not a competition. You're not competing with me. I don't see no competition, because ain't no way you can compete with me. And no way you're competing with me, because you don't sleep outside. You don't do what I do. You don't do life like me. We're not in competition. We're two different organisms. You're not. It's no competition. It's really no competition. You know what I'm saying? But then people will take that moment and be like, no, my tower's bigger than yours. It's like, dude, this is math. Like, is it really? Is your tower really taller than mine, or are you just using your man's pee to, like, you know? You got to be able to see past the veil to realize what it's all about. It's really about how can we build each other up. Because the other guy that came here, he came here, it was straight. He saw me, I saw him. It was like, oh, hey, what's up? No beef. I'm eating a biscuit. So I'm trying to be a living sacrifice for this lady and let her stretch, but she want to sit on the phone. She didn't even get out her car. She didn't even look at the trees yet. She ain't even looking at the sun yet. So I gotta move around. Cause baby, it's been white outside for the past few days. Cause I was disconnected from source. I meditated last night. I slept outside in my car. I got reconnected to source. Now all of a sudden, look, all the police officers coming out of nowhere. Child, swear people, we got somebody who's free. We got somebody who's stretched out during the weekend. Put him back in the bubble. Child, we about to go to a whole nother country. What are you talking about? Oh, look at this. Red, white, and blue. Child, I can't make it up. Look. Red, white, and blue. I can't make it up. It's like, you what do you mean you're not a patriotic person? This is the land of the free. Well, if it's the land of the free, then why is everything not free yet? When everything can essentially be free. Like, literally, everything can be free. There's a reason why other countries survive on less than us. Because it can be free. Look. As soon as I left, look, the person left, look. They just came over there with the intention to do something corrupt. I'm telling you, look. I just wanted to catch this just so y'all know when certain people just come around just to do bad stuff. Look, that person drove over there to siphon up some energy and then leave. They didn't even go outside. I can't make this shit up. Y'all be thinking, oh, people are paranoid, people are crazy. I said, let me drive over here just to go across the street, just to prove and show. This person done reported me to the police. The police now sitting in the parking lot over here, low key watching in the parking lot. Like, I could see the whole entire play. But they be thinking that people be so stupid. They claim that we're dumb people. But then you look right up and be like, damn, y'all dumb as shit. Like, you didn't think that I would see what you're doing? You didn't think that I could see you drove up to my car and you didn't get off the phone and you just stayed on the phone and you just kept looking in my car? Like, I can't see this. A police officer sitting in that parking lot up there with the lights on in the back of the car. And they say America's the land of the free and the home of the brave, and they wonder why we want to leave. Your money's not worth anything, and you're still suppressing people. That's why Americans are unhappy. Because we know the truth. There are other countries out here whose money is worth more than ours. Yet they have free health care, free child care. They can grow their own food without paying a property tax for growing their own food. And we're sitting here in this paradigm like we got money that's not even backed by gold. And our law even tells us you don't have to pay any bills. The IRS will pay it as long as you understand consumer law. Y'all gotta see, you gotta treat people how you want to be treated. America, treat us how you want to treat, like, how do you want us to treat you, America? Government officials, how do y'all want to be treated? Y'all want to be over policed in your neighborhoods and have people just circling around your neighborhoods making you feel uncomfortable, changing of the vibration of the neighborhood? You know what I'm saying? Like, so you want someone that's not from your neighborhood just circling around, watching you and your kids play outside, watching you meditate in your car? That's what you want? America? Like, or do you want us to, like, really be like, I'm so proud of my country, and like I'm proud of the way that they treat us. I'm proud of the way that we're able to really like work together and really build on something that's brand new and really make sure that we are truly the greatest of all time. I love the opportunities that my country has given me and the children in it. I love the opportunities that my country has given all the minorities and the elites. It's just beautiful to know that, everyone gets the chance to be successful. I'm so proud of my country. If you want us to be able to say that, then do that. You know, American civilization wants us to be proud of it, but it's like, what are you giving us to be proud of? Moldy apartments. Y'all are not following the laws that y'all created. Then when we start to follow the laws that y'all created that benefit us so that we can get around and get in the the loopholes, now all of a sudden you want to change policies up. I'm just saying, you guys. I know this was a lot to take in this morning, this rising. I made this quick. I just wanted to be quick, 30 minutes. Excuse me. But yeah, it's just the understanding that America, if you want us to make you feel great, Donald Trump, whoever else, you want us to call you great and honor you, then do stuff that's honorable towards the people, towards the majority of the people, because the minority is actually the majority. The minority of people are the rich. The majority of the people that you serve are the people who actually don't have all those endowed Teslas and things. So if you really want to feel like a great superior leader and you're leading us somewhere, then you would need to do things that actually please the people. Like the declaration that you serve, we the people, the Declaration, Proclamation, Declaration, whatever. Okay. Declaration of Independence, Proclamation, Emancipation Proclamation. So I'm just some things I wanted to throw out there. But that's why I feel like with this money that I have, it's time for me to just take this moment to really probably just go somewhere else. I feel like with this $4,000 I have, even though I have two credit cards, it's also paid off $1,000 each, and another credit card I paid off completely with another $1,000. So my credit score is going to go up, and I can start buying houses and properties and stuff in America. Maybe I buy a property in America and I secure that property, a multiplex, and then I move to another country. Maybe it works out like that, right? But maybe America, just ain't the place for me for my next birth, my next pregnancy, my next child, all the things I want to do next. It's not for me to do in America. And that's okay. You know, you don't have to live your life in the same country for the rest of your life. There's so many people who are in America that grew up somewhere else and came here. So if they could do it, then why can't we as Americans be bold enough to go to another country where even, you know, or maybe we just so afraid of the things that we've done to other countries that we just couldn't imagine walking out of the country with our heads high, like knowing that we fuck boys. Well, not us, but the people that represent us are fuck boys. You know what I'm saying? Like it's the weekend time and I still see people with work clothes on. It's like, do we ever get a break in America? No, because America's a corporation. You come here to make money and profit and take it back home. And we're giving gateways right now in multiple countries in Africa to take it back home. And if you don't take that ability to do it now, when will you? You know? That's all. Hope you guys enjoyed that sermon. I'm gonna refree my soul now because I gave y'all enough. Y'all tearing up my 6 and my 3 and my 5. So I gotta go ahead and remove these roots. But just understand we have options. Maybe I'm supposed to lead people to the options. I don't know. But we have options. Okay? And shout out to you guys over in Russia. Shout out to Africa. Communism is it's cool. I mean, honestly, to a degree, I understand communism because I went to Catholic school. When you have everyone wearing the same stuff and no one's trying to like do anything extra and everyone's kind of like bland, you're able to focus more on the actual ethics of the country, right? But what do I know? I'm just a woman who can see. Okay. So, time for me to go ahead in the store and go get me some water, some coconut juice, things like that. And pray that you guys have a beautiful day. Keep your buttholes tight. You have a connection that's deep to the motherland and to the earth. Once you tap into that connection, you become an unmovable tree. Don't let people move you and shake your roots. Don't let people put fear in you, even when they start to poke at your body and start poking at your rib cage and all that stuff in the spirit realm. You got enough to give. Okay?